Macer boy, you need to stop being such a little whiny bitch sometimes. God, always so mean to me. What do I ever do to you? God, give me a second to prepare. Damn. So mean. Now drink yourself some Mountain Dew and chill out, kid. Why are you always so mean to me? Ugh. Ugh. Oh yeah, you just go ahead and leave. Hasn't even been 5 minutes. Don't even pull that crap with me, man. Hadn't even been 5 minutes since I started that. Jeez. Jeez. So mean. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another live stream on the Vape Train Gaming channel. Thank you for tuning in tonight. So tonight, I decided I was going to make a jump drive. And we are going to jump around the universe. Probably not completely around the universe because, you know, jumping around the universe will take a lot of jumping. But for the most part, it's mainly just around my sector here so that I can get some mining done. Let's go ahead and get things moved around here. No conversation for you.
I mean, I managed to pretty much save the ship.
Did you? Did you save the ship, Commander? Or did it crash and burn?
It is successful. It needs another battery.
Oh yeah, probably.
Working ship. The wings are now completely full of hydrogen tanks.
Kerbal Space Program? What the hell is that?
Some bull crap like space program. It's more kid-like, honestly. Like, I can't get behind that game. You look it up and you'll see it. It's not.
People who can't build shit in space engine.
What's up, Mr. Squiddy Streams? How you doing tonight? By the way, how are y'all doing tonight? I know Commander's got some success for going on.
Yep, and I got off early today, so, you know, there's that.
Even better.
And I had a blizzard today. I am in a good mood.
Any day is a good day when you can have a blizzard, right?
Yep, all those brownie bits is all I care about.
Brownie bits, motherfucker.
My day's going all right, I suppose.
You suppose?
Yeah, spending quite literally hundreds.
What you been up to, brother?
Mr.
Squiddy Streams, how you been?
Space.
What you been up to, man?
So,
Good to see you in here tonight.
Into something, by the way, because he reminded me. We found an offline raid program.
Oh yes.
A good one. That makes timers prevent people from combat logging.
Good, good.
So, and also one other thing, turn off all your turrets, not off, but turn off their automation where they act like they're moving.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't it helps with the server lag.
Are we having server lag?
Well, some people have been lagging, but any stress on the server that we can relieve, the better.
Okay. Well, I'll do that right now.
They just don't wiggle, is all they do. They just don't wiggle around. They still.
No, I know what you're talking. I know the setting you're talking about.
If anything, it'll help your base defense because people will look at it who don't realize it. They'll think, oh, his base is turned off because none of the turrets are wiggling around. And then suddenly the turret will just rotate over and shoot him in the face.
Yeah, that's always nice. Where's this interior turret that he put that apparently is not completed on this thing? God, Macer boy, you're always so angry. Why you gotta be so angry all the time?
How old is he?
Old enough, I don't know.
I was gonna say that's why, because he's a child.
Probably.
Can't help it with them.
You can only do so much, right?
Unfortunately, this is not directly directed towards Mason. Can Mason hear me?
Probably.
Alright, well this is not directly directed towards Maester Boy, but most children don't grow out of their anger issues.
Yeah, they also don't grow out of their impatientness.
They take it to them to adulthood, and one thing, if he can learn it now, is that the world is crap and it's terrible, and you just gotta learn to live with it. And if you have a calm, cool head, you will get a lot further.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine you'll be the guy that most people don't make fun of at Walmart. The guy who yells, we don't want to help you.
No, no. We don't want to help you. We just make fun of you for doing it.
Exactly. You don't want to be that guy we make fun of. Be nice, cool, thoughtful.
Yeah, be kind and rewind. I got it. I got it.
I know you got it. You're a server. Of course you know.
Nah, dude, I've been calm ever since I was like, too young.
Same.
I would say the same, but I was an angry child.
That explains a lot.
I mean,
What?
I remember.
I was just kidding. You're like, wait, what? It's like, I haven't been angry with you. Why are you saying that about me? And it's like, I'm just saying it because I'm saying it.
I said I got your base courts going over there.
Let me just say, the last time you were here, I actually added probably about 15 more turrets, maybe 20.
Did you get worried because I was stupider?
Well, you got to think about it. Whenever the faction that is like the most active decides to find out where you live, yeah, you normally slap down a few extra turrets. It's just the
funny thing is, you say faction, it's literally just pretty much just me. I mean, I got my buddy Corda playing a bit, but
Corda's playing quite a bit. But I'm just saying, like, your buddy plays quite a bit as well, so it all works out.
yeah, that's funny.
Right now he's got the flu. He's got the dreaded man flu.
Yeah. Corda's got the flu apparently. So.
That's never good.
A flu.
But yeah, like, just in general, whenever you have someone who's pretty, a group that's pretty active, trying to get stuff done constantly, you always have to wonder. You're like, oh man, should I go ahead and do something about this, or should I not?
Oh great, why are they at my base? This is not good.
Yeah, exactly, where you're like, oh man, I keep dying all the time, but it's because of your turrets. It's like, let me get online and make sure that's happening.
I mean, to be fair, just a little bit.
Maester Boy, take your bitch
today,
lasagna elsewhere, man. Take your bitch lasagna somewhere else. Take your shit to the shit
$10
store and
right
get your
now,
shit
so.
together, man.
I'm actually going to use my hydro generator to power my battery. Charge it.
That's
Sure.
a good idea.
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
I mean, I have a hydrogen engine here for backup power anyway. I've
Well,
got ice.
I mean, I'm. Are you still on the ground, or are you up in space?
I am on the ground at my base, but I just figured I'd click it on before I build another connector. I don't want to build another connector. Although it would be smarter, to be honest.
Yeah, dude, I'd say build a connector and charge it off your base. Like, don't drain your, fuel storage. Because that,
Yeah, I mean,
honestly,
you've got those wind turbines, so
that thing will drain your stuff like none other. It's, like, really horrible how fast it drains your gasoline.
I will be right back. We do need to have a discussion about mods. I want to go over some ideas about how we're going to mods.
Alright, man. Just realize I'm slightly intoxicated, so... I mean, you'll get a decent conversation out of me, but I don't guarantee it, you know?
Particularly the ion cannon. That's the big one I'm really worried about. But I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Aw, I love you too, Maester Boy. He just told me, fuck you. And I'm like, oh, well, I love you too.
nice. So yeah, I just spent I think it was like 200,000 or 300,000 steel plates earlier.
Jesus.
Putting putting a wall around my base finally, protecting all my stuff. I don't even have a roof on the damn thing yet, but I'll get around to that, I guess.
Is this on the planet's surface, or what?
Space base.
Space base? You put a wall around your space base.
Well, like I built the walls of the base itself. Finally.
Okay.
It didn't have walls on it for the longest time. It was just like a platform with stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
That's how my base was set up. Yeah, it's a very secure base.
I mean, I can't say anything, man. Like, my base is basically cracked in half and is open on one end, you know?
Yeah.
It's definitely not open in the other end anymore, though.
Alright, I'm back. Also,
Right.
want to
That-
talk about it.
That hole that we were talking about, yeah, the thing has a grand total of 8 turrets sitting in it now. And an entire
Nice.
wall to go through.
Oh, don't worry, man. If I wanted to get into your base, I'd make a new hole anyways.
Oh, I'm not talking
I'm not-
about you.
I'm not talking about with a hand drill either.
Oh, dude.
I'd plow through with fucking rockets one after another.
Dude. So, did we hear anything from the drunken engineers today?
Not really.
For the drunken engineers.
The guys who flew past my base and decided they were going to break in the bottom?
Not really. Haven't heard much from them.
Man, Mr. Beast needs to come and hit that sub button and come chit-chat with
Jackal's
me,
one
man.
of them.
Yeah, Jackal and them.
Oh, well, Jackal seems like he's pretty cool, and he's really probably happy about that offline raid mod.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be happy about that too, but these are the same guys who decided to break into the bottom of my other base. Let's just say I dealt some retribution last night.
Well, when you can do it, you can do it.
Oh,
So,
I went in there with just myself, a couple of hydrogen canisters and oxygen canisters, and I went down there, destroyed all of their respawns, destroyed their power area, and decided to rebuild one of the things so I could recharge myself and then fly away.
So I think you found their base.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
boy.
literally right directly below me on the Earth's surface.
Oh, you went to the Earth base.
Yeah, I haven't found them out in space yet.
that's
Yeah,
why we
they-
haven't heard much. They probably don't pay much attention to that.
No, I went down there. I found that as well. I had that waypoint and everything. They had a large cargo down there.
Yeah, I saw that large. I didn't want to steal anything from them. I just wanted to make it
I didn't
clear
touch
that
anything.
I just wanted to make it clear that if you're gonna come mess with one of my little bases, I'm gonna mess with your little base.
Alright, so I want to talk about a few things, and I was kind of thinking just now, a second ago,
Mm-hmm.
about one of them, and I definitely want to reduce its capabilities even more.
Okay.
So, we're going to put it in an ion cannon. The ion cannon comes in two forms, small and large. The large cannon is going to have the 1200 meter range that I want it to have, if I can modify it, of course. This is only if I can get it modified in. It'll have 1200 meter range, be highly expensive. Costing like, if it takes a superconductor, and let's say it takes 20 superconductors, I'm going to make it take 1,000 superconductors.
Okay.
It's going to be an expensive piece of equipment. When you mount it on your ship, it's going to cost you. So that's part one. Second part is the smaller variant. You never played Mass Effect, right?
No.
Okay. So basically, in that game, they had a specific weapon called a Guardian laser. It was a very, very high-powered laser, but you had to get very close to use it. It was not a long-range weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It carved through ships, but you have to get close.
Okay.
They're going to be very pricey, and their range is going to be very limited. I was originally going to do 600 meters, so even the Gatling guns outranged it. I want to back that down to 400 meters. So that way you have plenty of room for that Guardian laser not to be cutting through your ship unless you get that close. What is your thoughts on that?
Okay, so as I said, I am slightly intoxicated. What? Say that one more time.
Okay. So the ion cannon is a very powerful weapon.
Yes.
So it can be treated as a close-range weapon as for the small variant. So I was going to reduce the range on the small variant so it can't be mass-produced or used as a combat weapon, and so the Gatling guns and stuff are used appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be treated as what's like a Guardian laser, which is mainly point defense and very close range if a ship gets too close. They'll fire, and they'll carve through ships, but they have a limited range to maybe 400 meters.
Okay.
So you have to be already past Gatling gun range. I mean, you're going to be in Gatling gun range already before you even get that close.
I mean, that's totally fine with me. I never liked the idea of having something that was like ridiculously untouchable. Like, I really don't like the high range stuff, because just in general, it's like if all my other stuff can't defend against it, I'm not very happy because everything decides to hit it.
Well, that's why I want to, like, the only weapon that's going to be capable of shooting extra long range is the ion cannon, the big one, and that's going to be expensive as shit, so you're not going to mount that on every ship. And if you do, it's a big loss every time.
Yeah.
Well, time to mount one on every ship, including my small grids.
Do it now. Do it before he changes it.
I haven't. It's not in the game, and that will not go in until tomorrow after I modify the file.
Imagine me getting that on a small grid.
Do it. Do it now.
Also, the way we're going to work the offline raid protection is it's a thing you build in your base. If I'm right, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like some sort of beacon
So
that you
build this
placed
beacon
down.
in your base,
I believe it was.
and it protects your base, your station, your space station.
Okay.
It's not going to protect ships that are left out in the open.
Okay.
So what that is going to mean is you're going to be required to build large hangars to protect the ships.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that?
That sounds nice.
Or should I do it for every ship?
I mean, I would say any ship that's connected to that grid.
I think technically if it's connected, it's going to be part of the station.
You say that, but I don't believe it until I see it.
I would imagine if you connect it with something like a merge block, it would then count it as part of that grid.
Yeah, but merge blocks are different. They actually are, like, they try to merge the grids, you know?
Yeah. But it always allows them to disconnect as well.
Okay. And I think there was something else, but I can't remember what it was. I'm not sure what else it was. Do you remember it all?
Oh, what, the Stargate? Maybe?
Yes. Do we want to add the Stargate, or is that going to be a no-go? Oh, I have two.
Stargate.
I mean, I'm totally down with the Stargate mod. That just makes me laugh, because I'm like, hell yeah, that sounds amusing.
So players can hop between bases.
I mean, I firmly believe we need to find a way to get the whole spawning thing working, because if you can just respawn at your base, then, you know, that's ridiculously a lot easier, sure.
And I don't think I can get that one. So if I do the Stargate, you would definitely allow it. And it would also be a way to prevent a player from just coming back and spawning. But they could still have a hidden Stargate which they could use to come back. With
True.
sets of gear.
What's up, Trash Nugget?
So
How
if
you doing tonight?
Stargate, if you don't take the Stargate, the enemy can come back. So I think the Stargate's a better option. Third of all, we need to make small grids valuable. Why build a small ship when a large ship can do the job anyway? So, the final one was, I'm probably going to try and hunt down a mod that increases the speed of just small ships to where they can fly faster.
There is a mod out there that adjusts the max speed of whatever ship you're using. So it makes it so 110 is no longer the max, and it makes it like 300 or 400.
Right, but unfortunately that allows a capital ship to outrun a small ship still.
Well, I mean, a small ship that can't go that fast shouldn't be allowed to go that fast. If you can build it to make it go fast, then it should be able to go that fast.
Right, but in space your theoretical velocity is as much as you want.
Yes, exactly. So you should be able to build a small ship that can go that fast.
Okay. Now, on that note, I'm going to kind of turn you over. Well, no, I'm not going to turn you over. Funny. I was trying to come up with your name for a minute. I couldn't think of it. Basically, I mean, I do completely understand. What I'm trying to
Okay, so when it comes to any size ship, as long as you have enough thrusters that can counteract the amount of weight that the ship has, you can cause your ships to go max speed. And max speed is 110 meters per second.
Right. Well, let me ask, does your mining ship go 110?
It can when it's empty. But that's only with 3 large ion engines, and I have to actually be like, okay, like, it's empty, let's go fast. But if it comes down to it, and let's say I'm full, like, which is almost double or triple the weight of the ship itself, no, it takes forever to get up to that speed. Which, that should be a factor. It should be a factor that your ship, if it's overloaded, it shouldn't be that. Yeah.
Ooh, Sky Arrow. Huh. I wonder if he's buddy with the new guy.
Probably is.
Because he was on yesterday. So, I mean, I agree with that. I completely agree with that. I was just under the impression that ships could accelerate fairly easy even out in space.
Well, even in space, like, they can accelerate easy, but it does take a minute.
So, in theory, a capital ship, unless you deck out its engines, will not be able to. And I just wondered, can we add explosive hydrogen? I'm gonna look into that too.
I don't even know if it exists.
If it's possible to make your hydrogen generators explode
Or just hydrogen tanks.
with a reactor or something.
Anything with hydrogen explode. Which would also mean that whenever you crash a ship that is hydrogen powered, it'll explode and you won't be able to recover it.
That'd be alright. If you get a rupture, it should be.
Hey, Commander, I'm not sure if you actually saw this or not, but if you look at our PMs, you see the screenshot I sent you? Look at the 2 links, or the text that I wrote above that screenshot there.
I love how they always message me and say, like, yeah, my friend can't get in. I don't know what to tell you. Square thrusters. Oh, is that what you're talking about? Oh, the screenshot.
No, the actual links. There's square thrusters and then the reactors.
I was looking at the square thrusters mod too because I do like square thrusters. The reactor, I need to look at that more.
So, Commander, instead of adjusting the speed, how about you just make it so that the thrusters and stuff like that don't deal damage? If you do that, that means that someone can stack 6 or 7 thrusters on top of each other and not have to worry about them blowing each other up.
But you shouldn't be able to do that. I don't think I can adjust that.
Yes, you can. You can turn off thruster damage.
Okay. But even then, that would basically defeat the purpose of having your thrusters exposed. I mean, I guess in a way, your thrusters are stacked, so it's one larger engine.
It is. But I'm just saying, like, if you're so worried about speed, I mean...
It's not me worrying about speed. It's about the fact that, like, if you take a fighter, for example, and a fighter, let's say you have a bomber,
Yes.
and you wanted to intercept and hit a capital ship. That capital ship can completely outrun that bomber. A fighter is always going to be faster. Well, maybe not always. It depends on the technology.
Bombers were never meant to be fast.
A fighter bomber in space.
Yes, and a fighter bomber, if you designed it, it would have more thrusters to make it so it could go as fast as possible.
Right. So my concern was over the speed of the vehicle of a fighter being able to catch a capital ship and using that to your advantage.
So,
There'd be a reason to hop out of your capital ship, get into a bomber, and go lob a bunch of missiles at your engines, and try and take them out.
when it comes to that, like, look, like, if you're having that issue, you're running into the fact that your stuff is not fast enough to outrun everything, the only thing you need to do is boost the max speed. The max speed, if you boost it, that means that someone who decided to build a buttload of thrusters to make sure that their ship can go as fast as hell can go fast as hell. But, like, let's say, like, you have a big capital ship, right? And it only has 4 large engines on it. It's only going to go as fast as 4 large engines can give it.
I've basically explained that to where I understood it at this point. I've got you on that, and so essentially increasing the max speed was all I was really concerned with.
Small ship speed 200 apparently is a mod. I'll link it to you.
Yeah. There's stuff like that that allows you to just boost the speed just in general. Like the overall max speed. So it's just one of those, you know, if you can boost the overall speed, then a person can build to be able to go that fast if needed. It'll basically open up the possibilities, because a large capital ship with enough engines is still going to go 110 with no problem.
Right. So on that note, Bunny, you have the most experience. How easy is it to get a capital ship up to
That's so easy. My thing gets up there so easy. I got a hydrogen thruster on the back of my giant ass, like 14 million weight ship. It gets up to 100. Snap my fingers and it's there, pretty much. It's not hard at all to get up to that speed.
See,
if you just have enough thrusters.
Yeah, exactly. See, it all matters to how you build the ship.
Right, but how many thrusters do you have, and how big of, and how fast should it go? I mean, I guess in theory it can max out no matter what.
Yeah,
but
well,
how fast could it accelerate up to 400 feet per second?
Probably pretty quickly. Especially if I finish the rest of my thrusters that are not finished. Like, half my thrusters aren't even finished, but I still get up to speed, like, pretty damn quick. Like I said, I've got one large hydrogen thruster on the back of the ship, and then I've got a large ion and like 6 to 8 small ions, all for propelling the ship to getting up to speed, and it gets up there pretty quickly. And that's, like I said, that's like a 14 million weight ship. It's quite literally a base ship. I could land this thing if you wanted me to on the planet. Like, I could just go to your base and just land it, because it's got 16 large atmospheric thrusters. Quite literally designed for landing on planets.
So, as I said, it all comes down to how you build your ship.
Right,
so if you just...
What I'm understanding is, unfortunately, the engines are excessively powerful.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. But it sounds like if I would have put heavy thrusters on my engine, even if it's in a fighter, I would never catch a capital ship.
No. Like, you wouldn't. But it's a capital ship. Like, just in general...
Slow.
No.
Jump drive.
Just in a capital ship, if a capital ship has drastically more thrusters than anything else out there, all larger, producing more thrust, just in general, when it comes to physics, it would go faster. Even if a little fighter had a tiny, like, a buttload of tiny thrusters, the capital ship still has the ability to get up to max speed, but it doesn't mean that the capital ship would get to max speed quicker. It just means that the capital ship would be able to go faster than the tiny fighter.
Alright, my next question is, how expensive is a large hydrogen engine? Because that seems like where all the power is.
Not drastically?
It's like 250 metal grids, 40 large steel tubes.
I'll be right back. I need more beer.
Like 200 construction components and 150 steel plates. It really isn't that bad. It's more so the hydrogen, if anything, that's going to be costly. Like, I threw 5 hydrogen tanks into my ship purely because of those are the big ones before the mod. So.
Well, like I was stating before, my biggest concern is when it comes to the speed. Is how quickly a ship can accelerate. Because basically, whenever you play any game, the capital ship is the slower ship, the fighter is the fast ship. Why? Because it's a balance, the use of a fighter. Otherwise, why do you bring a fighter to battle if a capital ship can catch it? Other than the capital ship is expensive than a fighter ship.
Yeah, I mean, Space Invaders also has different mechanics. For instance, oh no, someone's coming after me with a fighter. I press 9 on my keypad, and suddenly I just randomly jump drive away, and there's no catching to me at that point. You know.
Well, I mean, there's no catching anybody like that.
Yeah.
That's a realistic idea in the concept, in the grand scheme of things, no matter what.
Even if, say, you made it so that small ships go 200 speed, and the large ships, or any other ship, rather, well, I guess it would be large ships, only go up to the 100 speed default. There's no, so say you have this little fighter, he's able to zip corners around my ship like nothing. All I have to do is make sure I have enough gyroscopes and just go and just spin my mouse, and your ship's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing, my big capital ship is heavy armor. If I have enough gyroscopes where I can quite literally, like, tail whip your freaking ship, it doesn't matter. I could literally use the ship as a weapon. The metal, that is, of the ship. So it doesn't matter if I'm slower than your fighter. If you get too close, all I gotta do is spin the ship around and smack you with the entire ship. And I've done that with people before, with, you know, in battles. I've been completely, you know, driven up next to them and just intentionally used my ship as a weapon, pretty much. If you're not being effective in battle, I mean, anything goes pretty much in Space Engineers battles, is my experience.
So giving them a speed boost is not going to do anything for you.
That's what I was coming to.
Like, it really, really does not matter whether you give it a speed boost or not. Like, honestly, if it comes down to it, if you're going to turn around and you're going to, you know, I don't know, super go to town on that, then it doesn't really matter.
Well, that's why we had this discussion. So basically what I've come to the conclusion is there's no point to increase the speed at all, leave the ships exactly how they are, not worry about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could adjust max speed.
Yeah, you could adjust the general all around max speed if you actually want to move faster. Is definitely a thing you could do. That really won't.
It is to move around out there in space. I mean,
Well, once you... Okay, Commander, give yourself a chance to get out into space first before you start trying to make adjustments.
I wouldn't bother with any speed adjustments when it's your server, so I'd say wait until you actually get out here and then determine if you personally want to up the speed. If you personally want to up the speed, like I said, it's your server, man. Do what you want kind of thing. Do what you want, because a commander is free. You are a commander, I guess. But yeah, you know, if you decide that it's too much work to go from one asteroid to another asteroid, then just, you know, up the speed a bit. There are lots of mods for it. It looks like we potentially have lost those 2 players because the one guy couldn't connect.
Well, why couldn't he connect, though?
I don't know. Apparently, he was saying that it was giving him a loading, please wait, and doesn't even start downloading the mods. If I were to have a guess, it was at the loadings where, like, you know, where it's like loading and the little thing spinning. If I were to have a guess, he may have not been giving it enough time. It could also depend on, like, how powerful his computer is. Who knows? You know, there's a lot of different things it could have been, but he already left the server, I believe. Yeah, he left.
Fuck him.
But anyways, yeah, the guy was like, I want to play on your server because it's more powerful than theirs. I guess they own their own server or we're playing on somewhere else, and this one's just running smoother, which it's going to.
I'm gonna up the server here again, give it more power. On the
Damn, really?
Yeah, that guy just...
I'm putting more into it.
That guy just needed to give it more time, and he wasn't willing to give it more time.
Sometimes I gotta wait like 5 minutes for the damn server to actually, you know, for it to load. It depends on how much shit's going on in the background of my own computer, so.
I never have to wait that long. Like, the only thing I ever have to wait for is getting out of the damn cryopod. Like, that is it.
Yeah, that's probably because you're so close to the planet that it's actually having to, like, load in the planet. I'm so far away that, you know, the planet looks like a smudge.
I have to wait for the planet to load.
Yeah, the closer you are, the more you have to wait for that thing to load in.
That's why we had this discussion about speed, and that's what I wanted to know. And I know you said previously a higher speed would help,
Okay. If anything, I'm just saying, like, just wait until you get out into the space before you start trying to adjust things in space, you know?
I'm just essentially trying to make sure everything is correct because I know I might not get out there for a while. I should be. But
I don't get me wrong. I like the idea of you having like a offline raid protection and stuff like that. That's great.
because that affects everybody no matter what.
Yeah, but when
Also-
it comes down to it, it's just one of those, like, when it comes to adjusting speed and stuff like that, it's like you have no idea how the speed is out here in, you know, space. I mean, we've got jump drives, man. If those things are charged, we can jump 2,000 kilometers with no problem.
Yeah. Providing the ship's light enough. Like my big capital ship. I mean, it's not really a capital ship. It's like I said, it's like 45 blocks long, but it weighs a shit ton. But it weighs so much that I can only jump like 500 km at a time. You know, and I got 3 jump drives in it.
That's pretty crazy. That's a pretty big
Yeah.
ship.
Speaking
Yeah.
of that, the anti-jump drive weapon.
What is that?
Anybody have thoughts on that? There is a beam weapon that has 800 meter range. Again, I could probably tweak that to be a little more fair or whatever. You know, 800 is appropriate. But the weapon targets a ship, and whenever it hits a grid, it drains jump drives.
No, I think having a jump drive to be able to get away, like if it's charged, you should kind of just let you get away. Like that's the whole benefit. Jump drives are expensive as it is, so being able to jump like that is kind of, you know, the benefit
Yeah.
of even bothering to build one.
You could also attempt to jump after the person, and you're probably asking yourself, how the fuck would I do that? I mean, if pretty much when a jump drive activates, it shows like a bunch of particles, pretty much, right? Quite literally in the direction they're going. So you could quite literally try to guesstimate how far away they're gonna try to jump from.
Unless they're jumping to a specific point, and then you won't have any idea.
Yeah, but you can also judge it off how big the ship is. Like my little jump ship can quite literally go 2,000, km. So it could jump any, any real distance. But if the ship's a big ship, it's not gonna go very far.
Yeah.
Very quickly, at least.
But I'm just saying, like, if they're doing a blind jump, that's a different story. But if they're doing a targeted jump to a specific coordinate, they could be jumping roughly right behind you and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Don't think you can jump through objects, yes.
No, I'm saying, like, let's say they put a GPS point at your base and you are fighting them 2 kilometers away from the base. They can jump to 1 kilometer away from your base as long as you're not in gravitational pull.
Right.
So that's just like, oh, hey, like, I'm gonna jump after you, and they're like, huh, that's funny, because I'm already behind you. I just put a jump drive on my mining ship because I want to see how useful it is for these mining runs, because I feel that it'll be amazing.
For a short-range jump, for sure.
Well, yeah, like, my ship gets really heavy, and it takes, like, 5 minutes to get back to base. And my base is not 500 kilometers away, so jumping back to base seems like it would be pretty simplistic. Like, oh, hey, I'm just gonna jump there. Now, if you're in... I have to ask, if you're inside of an asteroid and you jump, will you jump to where you're going, or whether you crash?
It'll put you like 1 km away from the asteroid itself.
The one that you're in or the one you're going to?
When you're going to.
Okay, so I can
Oh,
jump
you're
while
inside
I'm
with it?
inside of an asteroid.
I think that works. I haven't tried it.
The other thing to mention, though, is you maintain your momentum.
Yes, but if you're at a stop, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, this mining ship full can jump max of 1,000 kilometers.
Well, and that was kind of my thought process. Like your mining ships and stuff, they can be hit, and that's why I was worrying about the engines originally, which I understand now. It takes you a while just to speed up, and that's what jump drives are for.
I mean, jump drives still have a 10-second countdown. So if you're trying to jump, if people manage to damage everything enough, then you're not going anywhere.
That's a question. If somebody damages your jump drive, gets exposed, they manage to get the rounds through, does your jump drive fail?
Yes.
You basically jump.
No, if it gets damaged to the point where it goes underneath that red line, it will not jump. It'll just turn off completely.
So, gotcha.
I mean, if it drops beneath the functional line, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You know,
Yay. Yeah, my whole reason why I wanted this jump drive on here is because we're too close to the gravitational pull, and I would like to not overshoot it and crash a fiery death.
Yeah, if you're inside a gravity well, it will not let you jump, by the way. And if you can't jump into a gravity well either.
Yep.
So you can't jump out of one, you can't jump into one. So giving you that fair warning there, so that if you think you could just jump out of the well, it will not let you. It'll be like, nope.
Oh, it tells you off the bat. It's like, hey, like you can't jump into a gravity well.
Yeah,
like,
but if you're already in it, I'm saying you can't jump out of it.
Yeah. I'm saying like our base is close to a gravity well, but it's not in a gravity well. Oh, by the way, while you're inside, like let's say you drilled into an asteroid, while you're inside an asteroid, you can jump out of it.
Oh, okay.
I just jumped out of one. With no problem.
So it sounds like what we want to do is a Stargate mod, because that would be the best way, honestly, to move around from base to base. It would also require them to keep power and maintain their bases.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from spawning, you could bring gear across that way. I'm gonna have to heavily modify the laser weapon. I keep calling it ion cannons, but particle cannons. That's what it's called.
I mean, ion cannons, I would just drop it down to 600 meters.
With the, you're talking about the big gun?
Yeah.
The point of the big gun would be a primary forward-firing weapon.
Okay, then make it 850.
But that kind of puts you very close to Gatling gun range.
Close to it, but if you keep yourself within 50 meters outside of Gatling gun range, then you can fire without being hit. But it takes no effort to do it.
It also would, if it's at 850, that also would mean that you're at extreme risk of you're going to pretty much have to be at the exact front of your ship instead of it having to be like at the middle of your ship or even behind doors that you could open up. So you quite literally would have to you know, stick it right up there.
Apparently Living Insane is having a hard time joining too.
Oh, that's not good.
What's it doing?
It says server's not responding.
Oh no, let's see, infamous server not responding. It's actually why we all left the other server I was playing on, is because it kept throwing an error of server not responding. Well, not really error, but just would keep telling the players that, and then nobody was able to connect.
Apparently he got it now. He gave it a chance.
Okay, so I mean, you just gotta keep trying, I guess.
Yep. Oh, by the way, I am streaming on my YouTube, so if you do want to pop in there, make sure to smash that sub button for me. And make sure to smash the like button too, make the stream look good.
I already did.
Pick up Wi-Fi? Jesus.
I mean, that could have been the other guy's problem, that who was having trouble connecting. It could have purely been his internet connection.
Yep.
So then they blame the server, which of course is usually the first thing people do. They always blame the
That's why
server.
they always ask you, hey, I can't get on your server. It's like,
Okay, well, look at all these other people on the server.
Everybody else doesn't have a problem. Why is it you have a problem?
well, you can't do anything for those kinds of things. That's the worst part. Like, they expect you to be able to do something. It's like, what do you expect me to do?
Yeah.
There's nothing I can't tweet the server. Oh, hey, let this guy get on something.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Problem. Your friend
to
can't get on
be
the server.
fair, like I
Fucking
said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the hell the problem was with the other server I was on, because that one was just being weird. I mean, we had people living quite literally in the same state that the damn server was located in, and they still couldn't connect. So I'm not sure if it was just everybody's internet was garbage or what, but
Oh, the state's internet could be garbage.
well, the weird part is all those people were able to connect to this server just fine.
Weird.
So, yeah. But that sucks it sucks to lose players because their friends can't play, but you know, it happens, I guess.
I think it would have been nice, especially the way we're kind of turning things. So.
Oh well, we'll gain some eventually, you know, we'll gain them eventually, and they'll come in and do things, so.
Alright, Auto Park, don't crash the ship. It's got a lot of goodies.
Suddenly it crashes.
Oh, last night, or earlier today, it basically rammed the connector. Like, it was like... and just like hardcore, just like rammed it into stuff. It was not good.
Oops.
It tries to compensate for weight and speed, like overly compensate. And it puts too much effort into it, and it's like, oh crap, and it turns it back the other way. Like, it's probably gonna hit my red miner at this point. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, it hit the ship. Just connect, god damn it. I need to add more thrusters onto this thing. You run into that issue where something doesn't have enough thrusters to control it. See, that's another thing about the speed stuff, Commander. Like, if you don't have enough thrusters to control things, you're not going to have the control you want. Like, especially when it comes to a mining ship. Mining ships, like, they get super fucking heavy. And if you don't have enough thrusters to control it or boost it or slow it down, you're going to crash into stuff left and right. Like, it's horrible.
Yeah, mine pretty much just starts sliding all over the place, at a certain point. Or at least it feels like it's sliding all over the place.
Great googity moogity, I brought back a lot of stuff. I just brought back like 2 million ores of like different types. Thank you, Jump Drive. Let's see what the printout shows. God damn, I am pushing over 3 million ingots on iron.
Oh yeah, I got that many probably right now. In fact, I could tell you how many I got right now. Um, 6 million.
Jesus.
And I need a lot of steel plates. Actually, I have so many that the 4 fucking large cargoes I set up for ingots are completely full. Yeah, maybe I should make more. Damn, pretty far away. Looks like it's
So, I just
on the
typed
planet.
something in general chat. Did y'all see the /F? I've done so much farming.
No. I saw hell yeah though, and yes, I'm guessing.
Yeah, faction chat does work, by the way.
Oh, that's what I forgot. Fucking steel tubes. And metal grid. About to get the big ship running tonight.
Sky Arrow. Is that the guy who was trying to join earlier?
Yeah.
Did he finally? Did he just join? Yeah, he did. Or he's in the process of joining. Hey, he's in.
Is he actually in though, or is he still loading?
I mean, it says he's got a ping now, so
Maybe they figured it out. That's awesome.
that's great if they figured it out. Looks like the other
We
guy's
need to
working on
welcome
joining.
them to Discord.
Yeah.
The Discord, the more likely they are to stay.
Just post the Discord directly into in-game chat.
Yeah, but you can't copy that, can you?
No, you can't copy that.
So
I mean, you could manually copy it, but yeah, you could friend them, I guess.
see about getting an instant invite. Create instant invite.
Oh, he disconnected. Gay.
Which one?
Sky Arrow.
Damn it.
He might be downloading mods.
Well, that's what I said before. I was like, your buddy's got to give him a moment to download some mods, you know?
What is the other guy still here?
It said he's in now. It looks like.
Make Leo. McLeod, I think that's how it's. Yeah, McLeod. How could I get that wrong? There he is again.
Yeah, he's retrying again. It looks like.
Yeah,
Like,
we've
look,
got...
it says he's got ping. He's from fucking Europe right there. That's a European right there. Probably.
Who?
He's got 193 ping to the server. So.
Man,
it's very
fucking
fun.
Living Insane is running 225.
True. I don't know where Living Insane's from, but they're both pretty high.
What's up, buddy?
If he's coming off Wi-Fi, it could be his computer doesn't. I know Command and Conquer for me was one of the games that you could not do unless you had direct LAN connection. It hated routers. So it could be something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't mind helping it. Like, I don't mind troubleshooting with people if they're really wanting to play and really wanting to connect.
Here to help.
Yeah, damn straight.
Can't
Yeah.
help though if you don't like Tom goes, it's easier to do it over voice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uranium's so hard to gather.
There we go. Maybe I didn't send him a friend request. I think I sent Jackal the friend request.
Oh yeah, you sent one. Oh well, you can send it out.
Funny, he's got a picture of a card that says "Use the Force, Harry," and then it has Gandalf as the tag.
That's a little bit of everything there.
Oh, dude, like, there's the meme out there that it's like try to piss off like an overall gamer or overall nerd, and it's just like use the Force, Harry, and it's like Gandalf from this and this. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's what I was just reading.
Unknown signal. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna get it. But yeah, dude, like I messed up that ground base like super hardcore last night. As soon as I realized it was them, and as soon as you were like, "Oh yeah, it was probably them because they dug up or because they said they were stealing shit," I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not being that nice."
Somebody connected.
Yep, because we all have issues. I don't know why the server does that.
Needs more power. More power.
Every server I've ever been on has always done that.
Or that was the same.
Nah, it usually does that when people do establish their connection.
Oh yeah, dude, like I went in there, messed up their entire windmill system because like I'm pretty sure they're the ones who did it to my ground base.
Oh, is he in?
Yeah, he's in. He's in. I have to wait to get my ship for
I put a
43
timer.
minutes. Oh, wow, okay.
You
Fuck.
put a timer on what?
I put a timer on respawn. You can no longer just respawn in a ship after every time you run the bracket. prevent that suicide thing. As soon as somebody identified that it was being abused, I stepped in and took care of it. I've been a lot more proactive about this.
I mean, considering what's his face had 3 of them, so although that could have been after every time he, I don't know how he got all 3 of them. He could have gotten them all at once, or he could have gotten them slowly over time. Who knows?
What his problem was.
Who knows?
So curious.
Hell yeah, I got full rainbow suit. Hell yeah.
Action problem.
Yep, same here.
Either that's a save or somebody reloaded. Or that could be him loading in now. Mac or the other one, whichever. I've had that problem.
Sounds like his net is wonky.
Yeah.
Either way, welcome to the danger zone.
Alright,
You can't think of the name that quickly, then you don't get to reference it.
big miss.
Yeah, he only did that off of Archer, man.
Yeah, he had the freaking ringtone all the time.
SSC Porter Base?
Yeah, man, I just brought a whole base over here.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. SSC is me.
Okay. Hey, you showed up on my radar and I'm like, come over there with a rifle and go fucking Space Marine on your ass.
I guess you could try.
You just stay that 6 kilometers away, alright?
Alright, let me inch closer. 1 second. 6 point what?
6.8 point 6.85 6.84.
Oh no! Where the hell are you mining at then? You're probably at that nearby asteroid right there.
No, I'm not. Like, if I was in that nearby asteroid, it would be like, oh, hey, like 2 kilometers.
Oh, you know what? You're in your base, so it's a
Yeah.
little bit extra from where the waypoint I have is.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like,
Hey, you want to come out and take a look, man?
I'm actually taking pop shots at you with my rifle, trying to see if they go that far.
Oh, no, they don't. It'll only go 800 meters, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, with your actual rifle?
Yeah, you can come out here and take a look if you want, though. I turned off all my guns.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
No, I turned off all my guns. Nothing shoots you.
That's what they all say, but I will go ahead and put all my tools and stuff away first. and then I'll come take a look. I'm coming, baby. Coming at you at 110 meters per second, man. I'll be there in 2 minutes.
There we go. He accepted the friend request. So just a link. You're gonna have to clear him.
I'm not gonna clear him off the bat. You gotta check and see if he's okay to get in this channel, man.
Well, I mean, not that kind of clear. I mean, you're the one who put this. I sent him an instant invite.
Yeah, he can be in the server, but just like the little 16 and fucking 13-year-olds, I'm not about to clear them to be in the streamers only channel.
Why don't we just all move into the abnormal channel then? And if they're problematic, then you just move yourself back.
That's too much effort. That is a yellow submarine.
Hey man, you like my yellow submarine?
That is a yellow submarine. I will definitely agree with that. Why does I see? Oh, they're all inside. Okay. You have a bunch of ships inside.
I got a ship inside. You can have it if you want.
No, it's good.
Man, I need to get rid of this thing. I may just leave it outside.
I'm running around on your hull right now.
Hey, open up the big bay doors.
Ship. Holy shit. Holy shit, I need a lot of motors.
So, this is the ship that I need to get rid of. It's pretty useless, as you can tell in space.
What? I mean, that thing would be great if you were on the surface. Give that to Commander. He needs it.
Oh, I don't think he would take it. That's the problem.
Have you seen the ship in the hangar, sir?
I may try it. I mean, I don't know. It's a welding ship. I mean, you could take it if you want it.
I don't take handouts. No offense.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Okay, 2 large reactors. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna open that door because there's a gun in there that I actually have enabled beyond that door. Mainly because that's the cockpit in the respawn room.
Okay.
But you can see that room from the front of the ship though.
Always the flaw with every single design chip on this game.
What is?
People do this. They put in the front a control like area that is like surrounded by glass. Like, you realize a few good missile shots and that's all gone. You're dead, yeah. And you're scrambling to try to get to the control.
Do you see all the interior turrets? They're all for targeting only characters and missiles. No meteors, nothing else.
Well, I get that, but it just still takes, like, your turrets inside have to shoot through your own glass to be able to stop that missile that's coming right at you.
No, you got them right here on the outside. There's 2 here, 1 on the bottom, and 1 up, and 2 over here as well.
That's fine. I'm just saying, like, just in general, that is always, in all of the YouTube videos I've seen, that is always the biggest